Yo, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is your boy King, and we are back with another episode of Movie Time. So, just get that out the way, man. How y'all been? How y'all been? How y'all been? It has been a great week for your boy. Uh, we are sliding into the movie season that I absolutely hate, and it's right before Christmas where we start getting all the filler stuff, man. So, what I decided today was instead of really bringing up all the stuff that we already know about, which, if you don't know about it, Tron and what else is coming out this week? Yeah, Tron Iris is coming out this Friday. Um, really, right now, the only thing that I think that I've seen that's really is really reasonable will probably be The Conjuring. That's a good movie that's out right now. Let me see what else. But yeah, I said today I'm gonna take the unbeaten path. Oh yeah, One Battle After Another. That was the other movie I was thinking of. Actually, those are pretty decent. I have heard good reviews. Roofman, I'm not certain. I haven't heard too many things about that. Let me see. Yeah, The Smashing Machine. I've heard mixed reviews, but then again, I also think that's a niche movie. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Strangers 2, I'm almost certain that's gonna be decent. Him, I guess I've heard you can wait, but I've also heard it's just so different. So if you're a movie buff, I kind of say go see him. Like I'm kind of not hating on that. But if you're not, then I will wait. And then it also, hey, also looks like here Demon Slayer is still in theaters. So if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, looks like here in Milwaukee, you can catch it at Brookfield. They have a 6:50 showing. Yeah, they got showings for the rest of the week. So yeah, Demon Slayer is still out here, which surprises me, y'all. That's another one. That's a new one for me. I thought it was gonna have like a little 2 week run, but yeah, go check it out, man. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's still in the theaters. But yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all about some Hulu movies today. And really, it came from really me just checking them out. Just seeing what's different, what they got coming out, because I know nothing really big is supposed to be coming out soon. So we gotta dig into these streaming platforms, because that's what we're paying for. But my first one that I wanted you guys to check out is actually a romantic horror called Stay. It's a Hulu original, and it's about a couple. That is such a strange dynamic. Really nice couple. Started off so madly in love. The so the lady of the couple is a PhD author, and the guy, as you saw, is a former MMA fighter, and they had a very beautiful relationship to start, and it all just falls apart, and they end up having to separate, and they're planning their divorce, and it's so sad. It's like nobody hopes for stuff like that, but um, it is what it is. It's part of life. So they go in and they go to move out, and things get crazy. Like spirits and all kind of other supernatural things take over. So that is my first recommendation. It is a very intriguing movie. Like I really thought this movie was going to be a B grade kind of whack movie, and it surprised me. I mean, Hulu really came with a budget. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Pat Cloud, man. I got a chance to meet him at DreamCon last year before last, and cool guy, bro, real cool guy. But he actually got a small part in this, so I was actually intrigued by even that part of it. I'm like, man, this is it's pretty dope. So now, with that movie, like I said, it's a horror romance, right? And I really enjoyed it. Really good movie, something to check out. The next movie though that I want to recommend is The Man in the Basement. So The Man in the Basement really caught me off guard. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, good flick, but very psychological. Very um I had to have patience with this movie because normally in the first 15 minutes, if a movie irritates me, I'm off it. Like I'm off it. You got me. I'm done. I'm done. Where this movie, it intrigued me so much, and I felt like I knew William Dafoe, which is one of my favorite actors, was in it, and I wanted to see the dynamic that that he would have with the main character. And in this scenario, main character is pretty much a loser. Like he's been handed property that's been in a family like 8 generations, and he has no job. He's like just a leech, and his mom dies. His family is fed up with him. The bank is coming after the property, and he's pretty much too ashamed to just do what he needs to do. And this movie, it wore on me the first time I watched it. Like it physically wore on me because I felt so much just towards the main character. Like, bro, you have so much in your hands, and you're just willing to just throw it all away. But then the movie, it is a way that I feel like movies have where they do it for you. Like the character in which you irritated by, they get the lesson, but they get the lesson in some, and that's what makes a good movie for me. When they give you the lesson, but they give it in a lesson that's realistic somewhere that I feel like I would have did that. And there's a point in the movie where he has these artifacts that his family brought over, or either they brought it over or they created it. Either way it was like very ethnic, like these masks, these African masks, right? And at one point, man, the dude is like desecrating the mask, just like drunk, just being stupid. And then later in the movie, this young lady who he tries to get to help him sell this stuff, she basically checks him. And I was so appreciative of that from the, from the viewer's perspective. Like, man, it was getting hard to watch. And so that's what kept me in this movie. It kept me in the movie. It kept me intrigued to see what would happen. So then after that, I say the William Dafoe part is more of like later in the movie. So if you start this movie and you're looking for it directly, just wait. Just give it time. But this is actually another film that I think people will really like. And I know it was in the theater. I'm not sure how long the run was, what the box office was. But when it hit Hulu, it was immediately on my list of some, movies to watch. So let's just look at the trailer. Let's take a look at it and see, how intriguing.
Charles, we all been searching our hearts to be kind since your mom died. A man from the bank wants to buy your house and reclaim their debt.
I wasn't expecting to find any of this here. Keep these close to you.
If I'm honest, I really just need the money.
Mr. Charles Blakey?
Yeah, I'm Blakey.
I have it in mind to rent your basement for a couple of months.
What? Well, I'm sorry, but this house ain't for sale or for rent.
Maybe this is a bad time. Call me if you have a change of heart.
Mr. Bennett, won't anyone be wondering about you?
Does anybody wonder about you, Charles? We all disappear sometimes, right?
Why'd you choose my house?
There's some answers you don't need to know. You seem tense, Mr. Blakey.
Just tell me what you did.
What is that? Are you okay, Charles?
Tell me who you are, and I'll kill you! Why are you here? Why are you here?
All right. So, sorry about that. I almost forgot I was on the stream. But yeah, that's my recommendation, man. Like, I really thought those two movies on Hulu are good movies to watch right now. Like, you know, we are definitely getting into that time of year where things are starting to slow down in the theaters because you got more sports picking up. You have baseball going on, hockey just started, basketball going on, football going on. So movies definitely take a hit around this time, and if you're not into the movie category, you should know this. Right now, you're going to get a bunch of just whatever the studios are throwing out there until Christmas, and then around Christmas, we'll start getting the big action. We'll get the Marvel stuff. We'll get all the stuff, you know, to lead us into New Year. But right now, it's just like summer, man. We're just not going to get the great because they know people aren't going to the movies. They're wrapping it up. You know, it's harvest season. Got Halloween coming through, and then after that, we're gonna go into Thanksgiving. I mean, we may get something there. You normally get a couple action movies, maybe some rom-coms, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, the movies that I'm looking forward to this weekend, Tron Ares, definitely want to check it out. But even then, it's a trilogy, so I'm not looking for it to be great, but I'm just looking for it to kind of close out and go somewhere. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's like a hot take. This movie has Jared Leto in it as the star. I don't know how hard it's going to go. I don't know how far we could really look into this because it seems like Jared Leto is really, he does well when he stars, when he stars in it, but not when he's the star of it. Because he's been in the other Trons, and you know, I think, was that Tron? No, I'm sorry, that wasn't even Tron. That was what was the name of it? It skips me. Blade Runner. Yeah, he was in Blade Runner. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the weekend brings. I mean, I guess it's still something to do. And if you haven't did that, go see him. You know what I mean? Because I think it's going to be in the same aspect. Like I think it's going to be mind-bending graphics and just, you know, a story. But I'm not sure if this story is going to be hard enough to grab and keep a hold of the audience, because we've already seen two others, I think it was, or is this the second? No, yeah, this is the two, right? Because the second is part of the first one. So yeah, duh. So we shall see. But anywho, those are my recs, man. Again, with this being movie time, if you have a movie recommendation, or if you've seen a movie and you like it, please, man, drop it in the comments. If you like what you see and you enjoy the recommendations, you enjoy the trailers and the analysis, hey, man, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and also throw me a like, man. I really appreciate it. But until then, stay out them streets and stay in the movies, y'all. Peace.